Somerville, but
Oh, yeah.
my partner is in Edgewater.
Very good. I'm on Clark and Somerdale.
Oh, that's Edgewater? Because I'm at like.
Oops. Good afternoon. Is it working? Yeah, kind of. Hello? Hello? Kind of? Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Gong hei fa choi. Happy Lunar New Year. Happy Year of the Wood Snake. We are so honored to have everybody here today in the county building celebrating the Lunar New Year. Happy Year of the Snake. Before we get started, I want to recognize all of our elected officials who are here with us today. So we have our Cook County Treasurer, Maria Pappas.
Here.
Cook County Assessor, Fritz Kagi.
Here.
Skokie Trustee, Allison Pure-Slovan. Cook County Commissioners, plural, so I don't have to keep saying it, Frank Aguilar. Chairman, John Daly. Our newest Commissioner, Keisha McCaskill. Tara Stamps. And we have with us our co-host for today, Alderman Lenny Mana Hoppenworth of the 48th Ward, and Alderman Nicole Lee of the 11th Ward, and of course, Cook County Board President Tony Preckwinkle and Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson. It has a mind of its own. So today we're here to celebrate the Lunar New Year. For me, as a sixth-generation Chinese American, this is the biggest holiday in our family. My biggest memories growing up were of massive Lunar New Year celebrations with hundreds of cousins and aunts, where it was the only time I ever saw them. We just called them auntie and cousins, with 16-course meals and red envelopes wishing everybody a Lunar New Year. And it really is one of the largest celebrations for Asian countries around the world and Asian American communities here in Chicago and Cook County. And so celebrating Lunar New Year today is personal to me, but it's also a welcome to so many of our different communities who may not be feeling welcome right now in the city of Chicago and Cook County, to say that we see you and we celebrate you and you are welcome here in Cook County. And so for myself, as the first Asian American woman to serve here on the Cook County Board, it's such an honor to host this event every year with two other fabulous Asian American women on the other side of the building. We always say it's a record 3 Asian Americans that have ever served in this building together. Our first Asian American woman alderman representing the first Asian majority ward in the city of Chicago, Alderman Nicole Lee.
Thank you, Commissioner Morita, and good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Thank you so much for being here. For those of you that have been here for the last couple of years, thanks for coming back. To those of you who are here for the first time, welcome. We love celebrating Lunar New Year together, and I think that the opportunity for the 3 of us, the co-hosts here, it just means so much to us to be able to celebrate this really important holiday in our culture with all of you and with the city of Chicago. I represent Chinatown. We've got a few things going on. You know, if you've been around, there's lanterns everywhere. There's gonna be a parade on February 9th, so I hope you come and join us. This is absolutely a time for family, a time for us to reflect, a time for us to look forward to what the new year is going to bring. And with all of that in the current times that we're experiencing right now, we absolutely want to reassure all of our residents that we are going to continue to be a community that supports each other and that we're here for you. We want to make sure that everybody understands their rights, whether you are a resident or a business owner or a friend of anybody who might be an immigrant here, because everybody has fears right now. But we are here as a community, as your elected officials, as the city, as the county, to be here for all of the communities that are here. I want to do a special shout out to Haynes Elementary School, who is going to be performing here in a little bit. They are a neighborhood school in Chinatown, so please give them a big round of applause. And I wish you all a happy, healthy, safe, and prosperous Year of the Snake. And with that, I'm going to introduce my colleague, the illustrious Alderwoman Lenny Mana Hoppenworth from the 48th Ward, not the 84th Ward.
Thank you to my co-host, Commissioner Josina Morita, and Alderwoman Nicole Lee. I'm Alderwoman Lenny Mana Hoppenworth from the 48th Ward, which is Edgewater and Uptown. And the 2 zip codes that I represent has one of the most concentrated diversity in all of Chicago, with 60+ languages spoken in our public schools, and our small businesses that are really they're led by immigrants like me. And this is the year of the snake. Last year was our magical year of the dragon. And this year we're more on the ground. We're thinking about transformation. Really, that's the symbol of the snake. And this year I'm really thinking of ways that we could celebrate our community and the reasons why I'm here today. So I'm shouting out to my mother, my late mother, who could not be here today. If she were, I think that she would be really proud of where I am, the first Filipino to sit in city council ever. And we need immigrants to know all over Chicago and the globe that we are a welcoming city. Chicago is a welcoming city. The 48th Ward is a welcoming ward, and we will always be that way. I want to say also in this year of transformation, as my mother did as an immigrant coming from the Philippines to create a better life for herself and her family, we are also tasked to create a better world, not just for the people here today, but those to come. And so I thank you for coming here this year and every year to celebrate with us, because we need that right now and we need that community. And we're gonna do that showing up with love in our hearts and a desire to bring more people in. So thank you all for being here. Happy Lunar New Year to everybody. And with that, I'm gonna pass it on to Commissioner Josina Morita once again.
Thank you. I also want to recognize we've been joined by our Chicago City Clerk, Anna Valencia. And we want to thank our ASL interpreters today, Alicia Moylan and Michael Albert, for providing the translation today. You know, again, we're proud to be here in Chicago and Cook County, where we welcome immigrants, where we celebrate our diversity, and we create space here in our government buildings and our public spaces for all of our different communities. I'm proud to work with President Tony Preckwinkle, who's been a champion for this here in Cook County. President Tony Preckwinkle.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm very grateful to be here to join you all for this celebration. I want to thank the folks who put this together, our own Commissioner Morita, as well as Alderpersons Nicole Lee and Lenny Mana Hoppenworth. Did I do that right? Yes. Okay, good. And all the elected officials who are here with us today, we're very grateful for your presence. You know, I always say, I'm a history teacher. America is a great nation because people came from all over the world to make it so. And this is a month in which we honor our Asian American and Pacific Islander communities. We're very, very glad to have you with us. And you know, this is a moment in time when immigrants aren't necessarily welcomed or appreciated. And I think it's very important for us to remind the people of Cook County that we're a sanctuary county and a welcoming community. And we should be proud of that fact. We should be very proud of that fact. Despite what's going on nationally, we want to be a beacon in this country for those who believe that our diversity is our strength. We know that immigrant communities provide us with a diversity of languages, traditions, and cultures. And while each community has a unique history, all have shared experience. Cultures remain alive and fluid across generations. Families and supporting communities are critical to the health of our county. To all of you here today and throughout Cook County, thank you for your contributions, your hard work, and your tenacity of spirit to help our region thrive and grow. Thank you so much.
And next we have our City of Chicago Mayor, Brandon Johnson, who has been a friend of our community long before he was mayor. I always tell people in Skokie, you remember Brandon, because he would come to our New Year celebrations all the way from the west side up to Skokie, back when he was a former colleague here at the Cook County Board, but a friend always, Mayor Brandon Johnson.
Thank you, Commissioner Morita, for that introduction, and good afternoon and happy Lunar New Year, everyone.
Good afternoon.
I'm truly honored to be here today to celebrate with you all. I do want to thank Cook County Board President Preckwinkle, Commissioner Morita, the two Alderwomen, Lee and Mana Hoppenworth, for bringing us all together today. I also want to thank and welcome the Haynes Elementary students for coming out today to perform the lion dance, and I know you all are greatly anticipating that dance. And to all the elected officials that are here today, we have a very proud and vibrant Asian American community. The Lunar New Year brings a fresh start filled with all of the possibilities. This time of year, it's an opportunity for us to celebrate our strong heritage and the rich cultural fabric of our beloved city and our county. Chicago's Asian American community enriches our city in our schools, our businesses, our local government, and in so many other spaces. You ensure that Chicago is prosperous, vibrant, and it's a representation of our diverse city. I also appreciate all of the contributions that our neighborhoods make, our communities, and of course the spirit of our great city. And that is why I'm honored to take this moment to embrace all of the hope and joy of a new year as we celebrate the year of the snake. Now, last year was the year of the dragon. That is my birthright, the year of the dragon. To all of the snakes out there, you are part of transformation. I understand that, again, it is a symbol of wisdom, wealth, and transformation, and that's exactly what is needed in this moment. These are the qualities that truly resonate and make up what I call the soul of Chicago. And finally, no matter what the new year brings, we will face it with wisdom and unity, and that has made the city of Chicago what it is today. We will continue to support, inspire, and lift up all of our various communities to build a better, stronger, safer Chicago for all. So please know that my administration will always honor the diversity, the inclusion, and equity as one of our city's greatest strengths. We will continue to celebrate you and recognize the many ways that your communities make our lives better. So I extend my best wishes to all of you, and of course, to have a great new year. May it be filled with happiness and prosperity. Thank you again for welcoming me to this celebration, and let's continue to celebrate our rich, strong, and incredibly diverse city. God bless you all. Thank you.
All right, and with that, we want to welcome Haynes Elementary School's lion dancers and ask all of our elected officials to step up, and we're going to feed Lucky Wren envelopes to the lions.
Commissioner Daly? Treasurer, I'm going to have you do that. Thank you.